Breaking news. Just exposed in a £150,000 property scandal that could shatter Labour's credibility for good. And the evidence? It's not speculation. It's black and white. I've got documents that show Angela Rayner didn't simply make an error, she engineered a financial maneuver while ordinary families are barely keeping a roof over their heads. If you want the truth about Britain's most explosive political scandal right now, subscribe and turn on the bell, because what you're about to hear is going to shake Westminster. And I promise, you won't find this breakdown anywhere else. Picture this. It's a Tuesday morning. Keir Starmer heads into Downing Street thinking about routine business fielding questions in Parliament, bracing for the usual Conservative digs over the economy. Then his phone lights up. Once, twice, then non-stop. A flood of fresh revelations hits his desk. Land registry entries, legal papers, financial filings. Together they reveal a pattern so carefully stitched together. It makes House of Cards look like child's play. Here's the story. Angela Rayner, deputy leader of Labour, Starmer's supposed rock, has been caught manipulating house values in what looks like a masterclass in creative numbers. The bombshell? Her Ashton-under-Lyne family home jumps overnight from £487,500 to £650,000. That's not natural market movement. That's a £162,500 leap written off by her lawyers as a clerical error. Let's be real, clerical errors don't conveniently generate six-figure windfalls. Why does this matter? Because that suspicious spike gave Rayner the chance to sell exactly 25% of the property to her son's trust for surprise £162,500. Sounds touching, right? A mother helping her disabled child. But dig deeper. That cash instantly became the deposit on her £800,000 seaside flat in Hove. The same property where she conveniently skipped £40,000 worth of stamp duty. Spotting the pattern yet? This wasn't random. This was structured. And it doesn't stop there. The trust money, designed to protect her son's future, turned into Rayner's personal piggy bank for property speculation. While railing against landlords and demanding affordable housing, she was quietly building a portfolio fit for a millionaire investor. Here's the timeline. January 2024. She shifts 25% of her Ashton home into the trust, pocketing the cash. February, that exact figure becomes the deposit on her Sussex retreat. March, suddenly, a valuation error is discovered, conveniently backdating the legitimacy of the trust deal. None of that is coincidence. For Starmer, this is the nightmare scenario. 2 years spent sanitizing Labour's image, wiping away Corbyn-era chaos, presenting himself as the grown-up alternative. Now his deputy, the face of Labour's working-class roots, gifts the Tories a scandal so cleanly packaged they barely have to lift a finger. Conservative chairman Kevin Hollinrake has already pounced, demanding transparency and hammering the message. If Starmer can't control his deputy, how can he run the country? It's a textbook attack, and it's cutting deep. Rayner's lawyers are scrambling, blaming administrative mistakes. Stall, deflect, hope it fades. But six-figure errors that line up perfectly with property deals don't pass the sniff test. People are asking how many more mistakes are hidden. Who's really benefiting? Why do these slip-ups always land in the politician's favor? Let's not ignore the human angle. Setting up a trust for a disabled child is responsible. Using that trust as your own property investment fund? That's morally rotten. And the fallout is brutal. Rayner has resigned her government roles and stepped aside as deputy leader. But she's keeping her MP salary and her seat. It's the classic political half-exit, vanish from the front line. Keep the paycheck, dodge accountability. For Labour MPs, the choice is poison. Defend her and drown with her. Distance themselves and look disloyal. Stay silent and appear complicit. All this while ordinary people are drowning in bills. Mortgage rates at record highs. Rents swallowing half their wages, energy costs through the roof. And Labour's deputy was treating the housing market like her own monopoly board. The hypocrisy is staggering. And now HMRC is involved. When the tax authorities start digging, it's not theatre. They've got the power to trace every penny, every filing, every deal. They don't buy admin error for £150,000 discrepancies. This investigation could drag on for years. And every week of it will poison Labour's message. Zoom out and the optics are even uglier. Britain is in a housing crisis. Young people can't buy, families can't save. Millions trapped renting. And yet the politician claiming to be the voice of those families was leveraging trusts, valuations, and mortgages most people can't even spell. It's the ultimate disconnect between political rhetoric and private reality. This scandal captures everything broken about politics. The legal gymnastics, the technical loopholes, the resignations that aren't really resignations. Politicians preach honesty while playing accounting tricks. Trust in politics? No wonder it's rock bottom. People want leaders whose finances don't need accountants to explain. Leaders who see public office as service, not as a side hustle in property speculation. And make no mistake, this won't just fade. HMRC isn't going anywhere. More documents will surface. More questions will pile up. And Starmer's future now hinges on how he navigates this storm. Does he cut her loose fully and risk internal chaos? Or defend her and risk Labour's credibility? Either way, this moment defines his leadership. So, what do you think? Was this really a string of innocent mistakes? Or was it deliberate financial manipulation dressed up as family planning? Does the clerical error defense hold water? Or do you smell corruption at the heart of Westminster? And crucially, should Starmer have seen this coming? Drop your thoughts below. I read them all. If you want more politics stripped of the media spin, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because in Westminster, scandals don't end, they multiply. And the next bombshell is already on its way.